Critical appreciation of the Lake Isle of Innisfree. W. B. Yeats' poem "The Lake Isle of Innisfree" is one of Yeats' early poems to deal with the subject of a contemplative life. It is a discourse of a self-contained, complicated life which is affected by the hurly-burly of urban existence. Second paragraph. The content of the poem composition provides in clues about the issues that preoccupied Yeats when he wrote the poem. In fact, the poem's concerned are not confined to the topical issues of residence in an idyllic place in restrictive temporal sense, but it is projected as a philosophy and an outlook on life. The poem has an engaging lyrical quality that draws the reader to the core of the poem's subject. When the speaker announces at the beginning that he is embarking on a journey to Innisfree, it is presented as the pursuit of an expression whose roots can be traced to the search for a quiet and tranquil life. Next paragraph. In the first stanza, the speaker says that he is off to Innisfree. Innisfree is a small island in a lake called Low Hill in Sligo County, Ireland. Yeats grew up visiting Sligo every year and taking small trips to Low Hill. He says that he is going to build a small simple cabin with a small bean garden with 9 rows and a bee hives for honeybees. He says that he wants to live alone, surrounded only by the scents of bees and the presence of nature. The poet writes, I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattless made. In the second stanza, the speaker is so serious about getting some peace in his life. Maybe he is feeling trapped, restless, and way too busy. Either ways, he thinks that is his source of happiness. Yet says that the peace fall slowly from the hill in the morning and spreads to where the cricket sings. It also seems like peace is not something he can create or have control over it. It comes to him from nature. He cannot make it happen in the city. So he wants to go where the peace is, and that's in spree. Apparently, the speaker says in spring midnight is shimmering and beautiful, and midday is a purple glow. The imagery is getting almost dreamlight, purple, hazy, and full of linnet wings in evening. Next paragraph. In the third stanza, the daydreaming speaker was describing the plans that uh, he has to build this cabin. He has presented a realistic picture. He snaps out of his daydream with flesh, resolve, and determination. He hears the lapping of the water on an spree in his mind. He thinks it safe to say that he imagines the sound because he is so absorbed in his desire to go to his ideal place. Next paragraph. Here, hard evidence that the speaker is not in a rural place but one with paved roads. In other words, he cannot be further away from idyllic rural Innisfree. The fact that he can hear the water of Innisfree while he is standing on a cold, hard pavement in a testament to judge how much he loved that place. The lapping water the speaker hears is imaginary. It is not just something he is thought about once or twice, but something he describes deeps down inside. He does not hear the water in his mind, he hears it in his heart. This is an emotional connection there, and of course, the heart cannot actually hear, so it can be considered as a metaphor for the part of the speaker that feels and dreams deeply. We can conclude by saying that the poet might be very sad at the time of creation of the poem. As a whole, the remembrance of the lake Isle fills the poet's mind with peace and tranquility. Thank you, dear student.